That's the thing I get. I either get people that bitch at me or people that pitch in and help. And I've got bitchers. That's all I've got, bitchers. Okay?
Bill,
that's all I've got, bitchers.
All right, let me ask you.
Bill, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. Hey,
Bill,
you want it done, do it yourself.
You're watching Evansville landlord Bill Umbach speaking to a group of his tenants who are University of Evansville students. The house they have been renting from Bill is across the street from the University of Evansville. University of Evansville senior Andy Hammond filmed this conversation, then posted the footage on YouTube. Tripodder.com was the first media outlet to discover the story.
Going into your palace, right?
That's
all
what
right.
you want to call it.
Other than that, I'm not real concerned about anything else.
Well, the problem is we are concerned about some of this stuff.
I mean, whatever,
No, it's not
the only thing I know to
point.
do is, at this point, I guess what I need to do is raise the rent.
Came back from summer break and nothing had been done. So I gave him a call and I just simply said, hey, we owe you some rent for this past month and we need to talk about when you're going to fix all these things that you didn't fix over the summer that you said you would. Just didn't hear back, called him again the next day. For a week and a half, 2 weeks straight, I'd call once or twice a day just leaving messages, and after that I just gave up and decided if he stops by here to get rent, so he has to stop by sometime. And it was about 2.5 months later, finally got a call saying, hey, all of you owe me these $900, have it ready tomorrow. And this was him talking to the roommate upstairs. And that guy just said, hey, you have a lot of things here that you need to repair that you said you were going to. I think we all need to sit down and figure out what's going on with that, and then we'll pay you with that.
You're getting money for a crappy house.
Well, hey,
maybe if you take care of the house.
I mean, hey, I don't argue with you. I know it's not perfect, but you're not paying a lot of rent.
Right, and we're not going to until it is
there
better.
There you go. I haven't asked you to.
You just said you were raising the rent.
And I just knew it was going to be an interesting conversation, so when we were doing that, before he showed up, I just got my video camera ready and just sat down on the couch and just recorded what happened.
It's really not anybody else's business but my own, but...
Well, it is our business since you brought us into this.
Well,
how does your house look at home? Do you have holes in your bathroom or holes in your roof?
Not now.
No?
Do you have mold festering in your basement?
Is that because you fixed that stuff?
Again,
like you've taken care of it when it comes up?
The mold, it's really bad, yes.
How is that affecting you all?
We've been sick from it. Ever since any of us have come back, I've had a pretty good cough for 3 or 4 months now. Sarah's got a sore throat, and one of the guys upstairs has had so much phlegm that he's been thrown up for a couple weeks straight from it.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the mold.
Okay.
Shall we?
Sure. Sorry, it's kind of interesting to get downstairs because when not only do we have water and everything in here, but that's at least a good inch of mold in the tub.
What we're looking at is we're in the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
There's mold. You're already coughing, aren't you, just from being around this? This is horrible.
Yeah. As you can see, the bathroom's right here, and right here is the furnace that sucks in all the air that ventilates through the entire house. So it's not just contained down here, it's circulating through the furnace, and it's all growing right here next to the furnace.
I mean, this is nothing, you didn't make this mess, did you?
No.
What is this? Just a bunch of...
Yeah, this is just what's been down here since I moved in.
So when you moved in, this is the way it looked?
Yeah.
All this crap?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really go down here a whole lot, so it's not part of our actual apartment. So
Nobody lives down here, right?
No, they used to.
What about can you open the refrigerator door? Have you ever tried it?
Wow.
There's actually a light that works.
Or how about the holes in the roof? Because those birds are right up above my room. I've got dead animals right above me.
Clearly you haven't been hurting.
They go in there, and then they see light and try to climb out, and it's a lot smaller hole, and they get stuck.
And that dead bird's been there how long?
5 or 6 months now.
You just want somebody to help you take it out, that's all.
Yeah, well...
You're scared of a little 2-pound bird.
It's not a matter of a bird coming in. I think that's
the bird's not going to come in unless you open the door.
No, they're coming in through the holes in the
I'm
roof.
just saying. I mean, that's
Well, if you can see on the other side, we've got 2 of them stuck over there with a much larger hole.
So the problem is, well, first their health problems just because they're dead, and second of all, there's more of them that still get in there. So you can see that one right there, and then there's another one right there as well.
Oh, they're back to back.
Yeah.
So all he would have to do is just hire somebody or find a way to do that. It shouldn't be up to you guys to do it, should it?
Right, because the problem is there's that huge hole right there.
And that's not so good in the winter, is it?
No, it makes things really cold.
And are there animals that are already crawling above your...
Yeah, the problem is the birds get in there, and then I can hear them crawling around on top of basically where my bed is.
It does get very cold.
No,
it doesn't. Maybe it didn't used to, but last winter it got incredibly cold in that room. I'm not making it. We had to get a space heater to put in there because it was ridiculously cold in there.
I don't think so.
Well, it was though.
When we were first looking at the place, just kind of going around here in the kitchen, I just simply asked, do all the appliances work? It's like, oh yeah, no problem, everything works just fine. And then we went to run a load of dishes, and the thing ran for about 10 minutes, filled up, emptied out, nothing had done anything. So we gave them a call and we're like, hey, this isn't working. Oh yeah, it hasn't for probably like 10 years now. It's like, all right, well you said everything works, so I expect someone to come out and fix this, or just been sitting here now for about a year since he said he'd come take care of that.
So you feel like you were misled?
Oh, totally, yeah.
Don't call me a liar, boy. What's paid right now, what you owe me right now is owed, and I get a lawyer and you'll have to pay for it.
I started a couple months ago by first trying to talk to legal aid, but they won't even talk to me unless I'm being evicted or in the process. We talked to code enforcement or building inspectors, but they pretty much told us if they came out and found problems with the house, then that would give him grounds to evict us, claiming that he would need us out of here in order to make those repairs. The guys upstairs had a health inspector come out to check out the mold, but apparently mold is such a problem in Evansville that there's no ordinance against it because of how much it would cost the city to fix things. I walked into a law firm that's down the street and just said, hey, I'm a college student, is there anything you can do to help me out? I don't have a lot of money to do this stuff. And they directed me to somebody else, who then directed me to legal services, which is different than legal aid. Mm-hmm. So then I had to go through the application process with them to see if they would even hear my case. And after they looked through it, they said they couldn't help me due to funding reasons. And then after emailing certain administrators of the campus, they pretty much said, your best bet's probably to move out. Sorry about your luck.
And that's what you're going to do?
Yeah. Sent a notice of vacancy to the landlord, letting him know that I'm terminating the lease due to his irresponsibility in maintaining the property.
What do you want to see come from this ultimately? I mean, as far as future students at the University of Evansville go that deal with this landlord or others, what's your goal?
I really want to... It'd be nice if there was some sort of union or something to help protect these people, because everything in the legal system that I've been able to find is made to protect the landlord. Right. And I want to see something done to help protect us as well.
Do you wish that the university would have some way of helping you?
I do, yeah. I mean, I understand their stance of you should just stay in on-campus housing, that's why we provide it and all of that stuff, but at the same time, it's a campus community, and just because we're not in campus housing doesn't mean we're not part of the campus community and part of the university.
How far away are we from campus right now? How far is it?
About 50 feet.
I just want to thank Tripodder.com for being the first in the area to actually start caring and try to help me out.
Don't start with me!
If you're really interested, the rest of it is on YouTube. Just search Evansville Slumlord and everything's right there for you.